Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chalavet Movies. My name is John, and this video is going to be what I picked up in Newcastle the other day. Now this video has a little bit of a twist to it. I'm going to take you through what I got in HMV and CEX, and also I've got a little bit of footage when I went to the town, not too much. So previously I have met a fellow YouTuber, Lonely Tree Entertainment. I'll leave a link down to his channel down below. And I've known Stephen since about 2014 actually when I think about it. So that's a long time. And I knew him long before I knew he had a YouTube channel. So this is the first time I've ever met a fellow YouTuber and went for a sort of Blu Ray hunt with this YouTuber. So I took some video of us having a chit chat in the streets of Newcastle. And the song you're going to hear at the start of this video is by Mondo Chalavet, and it's called Solid State. So we're now in the centre of Newcastle, and of course I wanted to go to HMV and CEX, which I normally do. I look at the camera, John. I want to go to CEX and HMV, and quite strangely enough, look what happens.
Hi guys, how's it going? I have finally photobombed John's video. It's been like a very long time, right? But this is supposed to like happen, and it's like. Because you asked us all the time, didn't everybody wanted to go out?
Yeah.
And then suddenly I was staying in Newcastle today. I had like a £39 voucher to spend, and suddenly I just bumped into John. I was like, "What?"
I know.
It was just so
nuts,
mental.
Isn't it?
Aye, it is. Like I never thought like we were gonna just.
Yes, lads.
Hey, only in Newcastle, eh?
I'm in Newcastle. Yeah, but it was like when I was thinking like I never thought we're gonna bump into each other. It's like it's just mental.
I know.
I was like, I was just walking down the road to CEX, and I just saw you just out of the blue. I was like, it's like John and Mondo Chalavet movies. That was like awesome.
You know when you get that sort of like recognition, you go, hang on a minute, and you do that sort of double take when you see someone. It's strange when you saw someone as you, well, I've only seen Ryan on TV, as I imagine most people have. And of course, then you see the person in the flesh, and you go, is that really that person? And it is that person. So it's great. Actually, I think it was a nothing bet was going to happen because we live that close to each other. That we're going to bump into each other in the end, weren't we?
Oh, you know, it's like, whoa. I never thought it was going to happen, but it's been a really good like, meeting for the first time. It's just, I know, I saw I was like, oh, it's trying to like movies. I was like, oh man. We're so lucky that we're doing going to each other. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be great. I'll tell you what, actually, Ryan and myself and Keith from Euphoria Pictures, we've done something with Ryan on his channel, and it's to do with The Exorcist. So that's going to be coming out. When do you think that's going to come out? It's not out yet, though. It's not released yet.
It is recorded. It will be probably released. I don't know when. It might be April time. But I've got to do the other videos as well. So I've only just recorded An American Werewolf in London. So, well, that was supposed to be the screen video. I accidentally lost all the footage, which is like, oh no, man! I never thought it was going to like happen like that. But so keep an eye out because there might be a new Horror Road episode coming out this week, depending if I am able to edit it when I get back home.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I might be doing something else. I might be like, you know, doing a hour of the night video, which I might get a couple of hours. Probably end up in the pickup video anyway, but it doesn't really matter. But anyway,
what I've done is, because me and Ryan have spent some time in the shops, and we've actually went shopping, we've done some shopping, but you'll see what I bought at the end of this video when I get back home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link Ryan's channel down below. So if you want to go and check his channel out, that'd be great. And excellent. Like I say, we've got a couple of collaborations coming up. We've got some live streams coming up because Ryan's going to come on my stream as a live stream down the line, aren't you?
Oh, I look forward to that. That's going to be absolutely fun to do.
So that's going to be good. So it's all happening, and it's great to actually see someone in real life and say, hey, and you can actually talk about stuff face to face, not just over a computer and sort of on a live stream. I think it's been a blast actually, and something that I'm really glad I've done, because it's strange. It's one of those ones where you say, oh, I wonder if that'll ever happen. And then
it was unexpected, really unexpected. It's just like, I never thought this was going to happen today. It just we're just bumping into each other. It's just mental. So
I walk out the green, man. Are you walking down this way, Ryan?
Yeah, I walk down this way.
Right. So anyway, I wouldn't care. It couldn't be a worse day in Newcastle, could it?
Oh yeah, no.
It's freezing cold.
It's freezing, raining. I've only got that coat on. I was like, I never thought it was going to be raining here. I thought it was just going to be gloomy.
I know. We're probably going to catch pneumonia, but we've enjoyed it. That's what it's all about. Just having a bit of fun, just catching up, talking movies, and so there's a lot more to do with us, with our channels anyway, isn't there?
Exactly.
Coming up. So, and I will talk about them when it happens, when we get more details of the live stream. Obviously, this collaboration that you and Keith did.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, so it's all there, like, and just trying to make sure I don't fall down a manhole or anything like that. You know,
it's all right.
Well, it would make good video, wouldn't it, if I did that?
Just like that. It's just unexpected. It's just mental, isn't it?
So please get over to Ryan's channel and check it out. Like I say, link down below. And also, I'm going to be going home soon, and I'm going to record and see what I've picked up.
Well, definitely.
And hopefully, I think Ryan might release his video before me, so I'll hopefully link that video down below, so you can see what he picked up as well. Picked up some good stuff actually. And and I'd be interested to see what you make of some of the stuff that you picked up, because I know, but when you sort of unbox it and you have a look at it, you might
see like something brand new, something like not like a spoiler, it was that kind of thing. So look, I was going to pick up Dress to Kill, but I'm going to wait until that goes down in price when the Arrow sale comes on. So keep an eye out for that video, because I look forward to going Arrow video hunting on when the Arrow sale comes on in mid-March. Look at I get paid again.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, ooh. But anyway.
So nice to see you, Ryan. And we will catch up soon, my friend. I'm sure of that. And it's been great. So like I say, we'll be the next time you see us, I'll be in the house, which is great because I'm freezing cold now.
I'm freezing up.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to gate 10. I know.
No, I'm glad to be going back to the car and going in the house, put the heater on the car. I know.
For me.
Hey. So anyway, so thanks for watching this little bit. We'll now go back to my other little bit, and I'll see you next time, Ryan.
Right, I'll see you next time.
You take care, mate. I'll shake your hand, but I'm holding the phone with me. Right. So catch you later. Also, it's great to chat to a fellow YouTuber about YouTube in general, and the fact that when we're in the sort of HMV together, we in CEX, we talked at length about movies and just different things, pointed at different things and said that's a good film, that's not a good film, I like that, you like that. It was great actually to have that person with you to chat through these shells before you usually just go in, have a bit of mooch yourself and then just come out. So that was more than welcome. And I'm sure that me and Ryan will be meeting again in the future because we had such a great time. Also, at the time of filming this, I don't think Ryan has put his video out yet. So what I'm going to do is, this video is going to go out on Friday. You're going to see it on Friday, although I'm filming it on Thursday. And if he has put a video out, I'll link it down below. Or in the future, if he puts it out maybe at the weekend, I will link it. It will be on this video if you're seeing this maybe in a week or two time. You will see the link to his vlog that he did on his channel, because we filmed quite a lot of footage with him. Filmed more footage than I did because he filmed some stuff in the shop. I didn't actually get any film footage in there. I think I was too busy talking. So once again, thanks Ryan. I had a great time. It was good to meet you. And also I've talked to Ryan a lot of times on live streams, and then we have got live streams coming up. So there's a lot of stuff coming up with our two channels together anyway. So right, there's the stuff that I got, and I will go through that now and tell you what we got. So Ryan picked up quite a few things, and I'm quite interested to see what his video is like, because he'll talk about all those things, and I think that I'm interested to see what he thinks about some of the stuff that he had, especially when I'm going to Gateshead. He did say he picked up some stuff, but he didn't tell us what it was, so I'm interested to find out what he got from that. So first up, I'll show you what I got from CEX. First up, I got Mars Attacks. Now, this is a funny movie because all the times I've watched this, I may have watched this 2 or 3 times, I mean back in the day, I didn't like it. Now, the only reason why I'm going back to it is because I was watching a video from the great channel, Forgotten World of Movies. Now, that is run by Andy. I'll leave a link down to his channel down below. And he was going through all the movies to do with Tim Burton. And there was a few on there. There was a movie called Big Eyes, which I did have in my collection. I'd bought it in sort of CEX cheap. And I thought, oh, I'm going to give that a watch. And I had a great time with it. So I thought, you know what it is? I'm going to go back and revisit some more Tim Burton movies when I see them. Now, I haven't seen any in the wild, really. So when I do see them, like I think Edward Scissorhands is one I'm going to try and pick up. So, yeah, so Mars Attacks was on there. And I thought, well, here it is, £6. It's not bad. I don't know what the quality is like. I'm going to go in and just say, look, just see what this movie brings to me now, because I'm going to look at it with a little bit fresh eyes. I must admit, I don't know why I didn't get it first time around, but I'm going to give it another revisit and see what I make of it, because I do think that when Tim Burton makes a decent film, he makes a really good film. And this was at the time when he was making some great films, and he also has got a great bunch of actors in here. So that's Mars Attacks. Next up, I got a movie that I'd seen on Sky, and I thought it was an absolutely brilliant movie. I watched it thinking it was going to be all right, but when I watched it, I thought, wow, this is an amazing movie, and it is Judy. Now, this was all about Judy Garland, and to be honest, you know, when you see somebody and they do portray somebody in that person, you say, oh, that person became that person. I think that's a bit sort of like Lovey Actor term of saying it. But for some reason, this Renée Zellweger, she just portrays Judy Garland just amazing. You would actually think it was her. In some of the scenes, she's got this look about her that you think, hang on a minute, she looks more like Judy Garland did, which is, it's so odd to say that. The story in itself is quite good, actually. It's a lot more in depth than I thought. I don't really know anything about Judy Garland apart from the fact she was in Wizard of Oz. I know that she had a sort of strange life, and this sort of goes into that. Now, I did notice on here, I was saying to Ryan, I says, this looks like it's come from a charity shop, this, for $1.95, and they're selling it for $3.50. Yeah. Anyway, so it's got a good slip on. I didn't even know it had a slip. I've never really seen this out to own, to buy. I would have bought it. I would have bought it in 4K, actually, because I saw it in a lot of high definition on Sky, and it looked absolutely spectacular. So this one will probably look more or less the same. The only thing I'm quite, you know, there's a thing on there, it's got this glitter on it. Now, you might not know this about me, but I absolutely hate glitter. In fact, I call it the devil's dandruff, because you get one bit of glitter on you, you've got it on your life for life. Now, if you put it on your finger, you can guarantee by the time you get out, when someone's looking at you, they'll say you've got a bit of glitter on your face, and you go, where? So you do that. It's still there, it's still there, it's still there, it's on your nose. So months later, you're going, you've got a bit of glitter on your nose, and you think, hang on, that's that bit of glitter. So yeah, so that's a thing. If anybody wants to know what a thing is of me, glitter is one of them. Everybody knows about my hatred of glitter. Now, this has got glitter. I don't think it's going to come off, but I don't know what this sticker is going to do to it when it comes off. In fact, I'll take it off now. Let's see where we're going with this, because it's, I suppose it's put on for here because obviously with the whole stage and screen and stuff like that. So I can understand why they put it on, but it's not, for me, it's something that I don't really want to see glitter on the back of this sticker, because if I do, then I'll know it's going to come off on me. Excellent, no glitter. Oh well, that'll come off all right. That's going to be the problem one. Actually, me and Ryan, when we're talking to each other, saying, Howie, let's go, and when we'll go at the till just to see here, what's these about? But we didn't get the chance. But I'm definitely going to do it. There's a lad in CEX who I talk to quite a bit. So the next time I get a chance to talk to him, I'm going to say, here, what's these about? Because people are complaining. So anyway, this movie is very good, and it's got an amazing performance by Renée Zellweger, and I don't know if she got anything for it. I think she should have done. But it says Renée Zellweger gives the performance of a lifetime. I will echo that as well. It's an amazing movie, an amazing thing to see. Her life was like that. It was pretty bad actually, what sort of became of her. So that's Judy. So then we went across to HMV, and first up I got Being Frank, the Chris Seavey story. Now, weirdly enough, when I took this to the till, and the bloke said, I've seen these movies, but I haven't seen one of them. I said, which one haven't you seen? He said, being Frank. He said because he was scared of Frank Sidebottom when he was a kid. Now, Art says he must have been, he just said it was just his head. It's just his papier-mâché head used to sort of give him a bit nightmares, the fact it just looked odd. And I could understand that because he used to be on a lot of kids' programs, strangely enough. But this movie here tells you the true story of Chris Seavey, the man behind the mask. And it's a really fascinating story. This whole thing of this sort of musician who took on this persona of Frank Sidebottom with a closed peg on his nose to talk in a sort of a squeaky voice. He used to make these deliberately bad songs. He was a great songwriter. He used to actually be in a band called the Freshies, and they never had any hits. He just had no luck at all, and he had this plan to be world domination, and he couldn't do it. And he had all his clips with his wife. He used to give everyone his phone number, so people used to ring him up, and the phone used to be going 24/7. His wife used to say, "Chris, there's someone on the phone for you." So then he had to go and get a closed peg and talk to them as Frank Sidebottom on the phone. So he said that was going on like incessantly. And it's also as well his son is in here, and his son actually got killed in a car crash or a bike accident as well. And after this movie, obviously, but close to this movie coming out. So it's a bittersweet tale. And I love Frank Sidebottom. I've got loads of his records. I could listen to them on loop. It's just his songs I find are so funny. Get a blast out of it. But if you ever want to know what a good biopic is of a performer, this story here about Frank Sidebottom. I know I go on about him quite a lot, but he is a bit of a legend in my house. I would love to get a poster of him on the wall, which would be another one that Deborah would say no. But you never know. Maybe get one in the studio. So I was really glad to see this. I didn't even know this was on Blu-ray. So I thought, right, I'm having this for $4.99. You kind of grumble. So if you ever want to see a really good, entertaining biopic about a strange story to do with this fella, Chris Seavey, he didn't have any luck. In fact, nobody knew what he looked like. I didn't know what he looked like until this movie, because I'd never seen a picture of him. But can you believe it? He just always had this head on. He used to go on TV shows. He used to be like a narco. He used to smash things up. He used to have this dummy with him, Little Frank. He used to have Little Frank with him made out of cardboard. He was falling to bits. It's just, you couldn't make the story up. It's fascinating from beginning to end, and I do recommend anybody getting it, especially for $4.99. That's Being Frank. So next up, I've been looking at this movie for a long time, and I thought, well, today is the day I'm going to get it, and it is Street Fighter. Now, I do know that this movie isn't that good. In fact, I do know this movie is utter trash. But it's in a way that I remember seeing this on release, actually, probably on Sky, and I just couldn't believe how bad this movie was. But I do want to go back to it with fresh eyes. I do want to sort of look at it and say, right, is this going to be a movie that I can go back to for a sort of fun time? I think it probably could. I do like Jean-Claude Van Damme. I do want to get a few more of his movies. This was the one I was going to get first of all, because of the fact of it just being really dodgy. But I'm so glad to pick this up with a nice slip. So this is released by 88 Films as well, so I've got every faith that it's going to look good. It's got some extras on here, quite a lot of extras. That's a movie that I've been after for quite a while, but I always wanted to get, probably in a sale, but I didn't get that in the sale, never mind. So that's Street Fighter. So just when I was going to till to pay for these movies, I spotted a stand which says 2 for $24 on the 4Ks. Now usually I've got everything on these shelves, and there's a few ones that I thought, well, I will get, but only in a sale. And I was surprised to see these two in the 2 for £24 sale. So it seems like they've got some new titles into that deal, which is a brilliant deal. So first off, I picked up Free Guy. This is a great movie. Me and my wife watched it and we thoroughly enjoyed it. I've got no doubt that this will look spectacular on 4K, because it looked great on Sky Movies. Or was it on Amazon Prime? One of them anyway. And it's got a lovely slip, got some embossing on there. So yeah, I thought, yep, this is definitely one of the ones I want to pick up in a sale, because like I said, I'd just seen it. I didn't need it, but I wanted it. So it's one of those ones where you think, right, I know what it's like, I will wait for a sale. And so happy to get it with a slip on as well. So highly recommended if you haven't seen it. That's Free Guy. So obviously I need another title in the 2 for £24 sale. And I was so pleased to pick this one up, because I'd seen it and it's always been £20, and I thought, this is the ones, it's went from £20 to being £12, so I thought that's a no-brainer. It's another one that I've got and I want to get in a sale, so I'm so happy to get it. It is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I remember buying this on a video cassette, and I bought it from a video library in Newcastle actually, which is now obviously long gone. And I paid £25 for it because it had just come out and they were selling it for some reason. So videotapes were always very expensive when they first came out, and £25 for one that had just literally come out to the video shops was quite a decent price, but still a bit steep. But I knew I had to have it because it was such a new title. Literally, it was just, like I say, first week of release. And also, so here we are again, I'm paying £12 for something that's like, obviously its quality is absolutely brilliant. I don't know if I still got that Who Framed Roger Rabbit videotape. I might have actually. If I have, I'll dig it out somewhere. And so yes, so this movie, I didn't know what to expect from it, but because I was watching Keith from Euphoria Pictures review of this, link down below to his channel, he did say it looked really good. So I thought, right, I know it looks good now. I trust Keith, and I thought, so yeah, when I next see it in a sale, I would have went to 2 for £30 for this one, but it would come to 2 for 24. It kind of skipped the 2 for 30, so I thought, well, I'm definitely pouncing on that. So I'm very pleased to get that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to quickly go away, have a look at the picture quality on these movies and tell you what I think of them in a bit more detail. Okay, so I've just checked their movies out. Here's my thoughts on them. First up, I watched Mars Attacks. I didn't realise that the cast in here was so good, because every time I flicked it on, there was another person. I thought, wow, is he in this movie? Is she in this movie? It was just absolutely stunning to know what the cast was. It just had star after star after star, and the picture quality on here does look actually really good. I was expecting it to be sort of one of those ones where it's like an early Blu Ray. It doesn't really look that good, but I was surprised to see how actually nice this looks. So that's hasn't got any special features on here, but it doesn't really matter actually. It's just really one that I just wanted to see. Sometimes I go for movies that aren't the best. Maybe this was like a due a 4K, so if this comes out in 4K and I like it enough, I'll upgrade to there, and you probably got all the extras on there. So Mars Attacks looks a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Next up, I watched Judy. Managed to get the stickers off, but there's still a little bit of residue there, and still need to get that taken off. I was really surprised at that. Actually, I thought that was going to come off at all. This one here, it actually looks really nice as well. I remember seeing the ultra high definition version on Sky Movies, and the colour in it looked absolutely spectacular. So I thought to myself, I bet this looks all right, and it does actually. It's one of those movies that's like pin sharp, and you think with added HDR, I think it would look exceptional on the movie, the quality of it. But it looks really nice on Blu Ray. That's Judy. Next up, I checked out Being Frank. Now this movie has got tons of extras on. Actually, I wasn't expecting to have so many extras on it, and the story on this one is just it's what to be seen to be believed. If you're, like I say, for $4.99, you will have an absolutely great time with this true story of this star, Chris Seavey, who tried to make it big in a few things, and he kind of didn't make it big, but he did make it big in a way. I mean, Frank Sidebottom, there's a statue to Frank Sidebottom in his hometown of, I believe it's in Manchester, Timperley or something like that, and it's only fitting that it should have, because Chris Seavey tried his best to sort of get his work out there, and he didn't really succeed, but he kind of did in the end. Unfortunately, he's not here with us anymore. The new interviews with family and also friends and ex-band members, it looks really nice. The stuff you're going to see mainly of Frank is going to be stuff that was on TV, so it's kind of a bit below quality, but that's just the way it is. That's the way it was filmed. So that's Being Frank. Next up, I checked out Street Fighter. Now this it does look really nice actually. I thought it would do. It's 88. It's got to look nice, hasn't it? Got a nice soundtrack on here. So the film does look crazy. I think when this movie came out, I was expecting to be wowed by it, because it was a big thing, this crossover with probably one of the first times it was ever done. And it's not that good, but maybe it's good now because I'm going in with a fresh perspective to say, look, it is what it is, and what is it going to offer me. I do think I'm going to have a good time with it. So, but it looked quite good as well, so that's Street Fighter. Next up, I checked out Free Guy on 4K. Now, this looks spectacular, but I've got to say that sometimes on these 4Ks, the actual contrast on it is a little bit darker than I remember it being on Sky Movies. Sky Movies had it really bright, and it looked spectacular. This does look spectacular, but some of the colours seem to be a little bit more darker than they were on there. That's not taking anything away from it, still looks nice, but I think that sometimes when they do that, it means that the Blu-ray looks quite close to the 4K. But I'm not taking anything away from this. The soundtrack, the sound quality in here is absolutely amazing as well. This looks spectacular, and the outdoor scenes do look amazing. But it could have been a bit brighter for me. That's just me nitpicking very slightly. But the movie itself is a great movie, and I'm so glad I got in 4K anyway, because it has got that extra resolution that you can't get on Blu-ray. So that's free, guy. So lastly, I checked out Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Now, because this movie is shot with kind of real live actors and also cartoons on the same frame, you would imagine that would take the quality down a bit, and it does to a certain extent, but not as much as you would think. Some of these old Disney movies, when they've done that, it looks, you can see it, that the picture quality drops a lot when you've got these two things on the same screen. But to be honest, it doesn't drop that much, and when there's no cartoons on the screen, the picture quality in here looks absolutely amazing. Sound quality is absolutely brilliant as well. So this movie, for me, it's so colourful as well. I haven't seen this since VHS, if I'm honest. So for me, this is a real upgrade for me, and I was expecting it to look good, but I think it looks a lot better than I thought it would actually look. Yes, sometimes when there's a lot of cartoon stuff on the screen, it can kind of dip a little bit, but not as much as you would kind of expect it to. Because when this was announced, I thought, I bet this isn't going to work on 4K, but it certainly does. So I was really pleased to pick that up. So I agree with Keith on that this movie does look quite something else, and don't be put off by the fact, like I was thinking, this can't look that good. It does look really nice. So if you like this movie, I think you'll have a good time with it. So thanks for watching, and remember to get over Ryan's channel, check out his stuff. Hopefully by the time I put this video out, he's got his video out, so I can link it down below. If it's a bit after the fact, I will put it on here in retrospect. So but had a great time with Ryan, and I look forward to doing that again. It was just such a good thing to happen, and such a different thing to happen, and just had a blast. So thanks once again, Ryan. I really enjoyed that. So thanks for watching. You take care, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers.